Interesting matchup between the two over the years. Gamerbee has been one of the strongest Street Fighter players in the world since 2011.
Yeah,
he burst onto the scene, did great at EVO.
Introduced add-on to the whole game. I think a lot of people weren't playing him right until this guy arrived.
I think you're right.
I think the biggest challenge for him, though, I mean, when you look at the nerfs to the game across the board, and you look at what makes Gamerbee so strong, for him it was like more of a nerf personally than it was for everyone else. Losing that invincible reversal, because I've never seen anyone with a higher hit rate of invincible reversals in across multiple games than Gamerbee. So, and you can see he's really struggled with that.
Yeah,
he really doesn't like the same guy when he's playing.
Well, let's check out standings again. So right down there in the bottom, you see Donka ends up there 1-6. Ricky O is 0-7, I suppose.
Is it 0-7 confirmed?
Okay.
Okay, so she's played all her games.
So that'll be that. Unfortunate for Ricky, he's such a strong player, and it just didn't go well. And like we said, they weren't all blow-ups. In fact, many of them were quite close.
Really close rounds.
So unfortunate that it ended up in that way. But
I'll tell you what's really interesting on that table. Gamerbee 2-2. So, you know, still in a great position to finish well here with those 2 wins. This is going to be a pretty important one for him.
Yeah, there's a huge swing potential for him. He could be 5-2. Could be 2-5.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
He could be
both
near
of
the top.
Scores, one's pretty bad, one's pretty good.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Still very much in his hands, but he has none other than Justin Wong in his way. This should be a tasty one. Let's get into it. Justin Wong versus Gamerbee.
There were times last year when Gamerbee looked great. He won 2 majors in a row, if you recall.
Yeah,
which almost
Europe
nobody
and
did.
kicked all our asses.
Yeah, very strong. But there were also moments when, you know, he wasn't able to play quite as often. You could really see that rustiness. But I want to see him now because I haven't seen him in a little while.
Ooh, is that a little delayed teabag? Come on, grab City.
Oh yeah, I know he's just buffering stuff. Trying to control there, but Justin. Wow! You were so right. Oh, but Justin, he's 100%.
What is going on? I'm waiting for someone to bait that.
I know, but it's Justin. Why? You don't expect it,
right?
You think of him as a patient player.
Wow, these guys not willing to give up turns here. Oh, could have punished that.
Again?
Wow!
6 for 6?
I have to look over to see if that's Justin playing.
Pressure opportunity, very light though.
Round.
So now Trigger's ready, but he's been spending it on V reversal. I wonder if that's going to be the same choice. Look at his patience.
Yeah, no V trigger yet.
Spends it, or I mean presses it. And you know, I like the mobility from Gamerbee, but I really like the defensive play. He just was patient, blocking it out, finding moments to interrupt. It looked good. Looked good.
Really solid round from Gamerbee. And he is rinsing those command grabs. Goes into another significant life lead.
Yeah, a lot of patience again out of his side. Justin slowly making the approach. He's already been taught not to jump. You can see that.
That jump fierce is so frustrating to anti-air, particularly for Karin players. Justin wisely blocking it. Oh, what a neutral!
And taking the opportunity to build V-meter as well.
Didn't want to use the critical out there.
I like it.
I think I agree with the decision. It wouldn't have killed. Keep that meter, keep the momentum, have that reversal available should the pressure change into Justin's favor.
Again, very defensive, very patient. He's away. He's not in a range where Justin can. Oh,
just
like that. Walked in. Justin now a big threat. But can he jump? I don't know. I think that's what Gamerbee's looking for.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely looking for that. You're spot on, David.
Oh, come on!
Yikes! Oh, big opening for Justin Wong.
It is not over. He needs at least one more.
Oh,
what? He went for it? No!
Day one tech!
Raggle!
Justin Wong! Oh my days, when was the last time you saw that? So clever. Last thing Gamerbee was expecting.
Yeah, who does that stuff anymore? That was week 1. Haven't seen it since.
He's been so hard to finish off for his opponents so far today, Justin Wong. Every time there's been some momentum, he's just been able to bring it back. Oh, wow.
There hasn't been a lot of movement forward from Gamerbee, but when he's done it, it's paid off.
Yeah, his jumps have been perfectly timed. Having said that, it's not that hard to perfectly time jumps against Karin in this matchup with Necalli.
Excellent air normals, bad anti-airs.
Yeah. We'll have to meet her every now and then, perhaps. Oh, good counter hit. Justin brings this round back into his favor. Beautiful positioning here.
He'll have bar on the next confirm. And he's there!
Oh, so stubborn. Woo. So stubborn from Gamerbee. He was convinced that he'd put the fear in Justin Wong with those EX wake-ups. Waking up with buttons 2 times in a row there.
I think you're right.
Great reads from Justin, and having brought that round back, he is now again going into a 1-0 lead. Great play from Justin Wong.
He has just been marching through. Looking good so far.
Oh man, Gamerbee must be thinking, I should have let fly.
You know, you can't second guess yourself too much.
Rip to get off me.
But we'll see if he keeps that up, if it's going to be buttons still or if it's going to be EXs still. Very deliberate, patient style, but Justin's taking advantage of that, and I love to see that. Justin is the offensive player again, not just the defensive one.
I must say, that was a very well-placed Racco from you earlier, David.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Don't forget that L at the end, man.
Nice. Fighting from the corner well here, but Justin has a significant life lead. He's going to pop that V-trigger. Oh, good jump.
I really thought he was looking for it there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ground patient, you know, paying attention to the ground for Gamerbee. He's jumped in almost that exact situation 3 times.
Yeah. Got a read on Justin for that.
Yeah.
That stand medium definitely being buffered with malicious intent. Justin is standing well clear of it.
Slowly bulldogging, walk a block, walk a block.
There it is again. Just keeping it out there, Gamerbee, but he's got a bit of a
Oh,
catch.
come on,
Justin, please. That wasn't even a reversal. That was delayed.
Still perfect on it. And now it's on him to control if he wants to, but you know, very hard to do so against Necalli and V-trigger. The movement is just so strong. Yeah.
Yeah, and that consistent meaty he gets as well.
Oh,
So powerful.
here it is.
Finally lands that stand medium.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Oh,
Cool.
what?
8 for 8.
Give me a break.
Justin now playing for the clock. 7 seconds.
The
Gamerbee,
oracle.
he can still do this if he finds one hit.
3 seconds.
No!
Why
Why would he do it?
And he resets with an overhead. How clever was that?
Why would he do it?
Justin finally bets wrong. And it took the pain of Gamerbee to finally bring it out of him. What a moment.
8 for 9, pretty good ratio.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Pretty
I'm
good.
pretty sure he's going to keep doing them.
I would think, yeah.
It's a new Justin.
Wow, he was very scared of
Lovely
the
whip
man grab.
punish. Oh, and favorite return in kind there with that whiff punish from Justin.
Still moving forward is Justin. Okay. Taking up a bit of space there, Gamerbee, building some V-meter for himself. So important to do so. And now it's getting to that range where he's jumped out pretty consistently. Okay, no, Justin takes advantage.
Yeah, he goes for me.
Again?
There you go, David. Put a little bit more of a delay in it this
Ooh.
time and jumps in and gets a massive opening. Oh, Justin tries to catch his toes.
Oh
Face that
boy!
reversal.
And he only had medium kick. Oh, that could have been so much.
Sure, stand heavy kick would have reached from there, but you just, why would you be ready?
Right.
Such a strange time to reversal there from Gamerbee. Not even an EX reversal too.
You know Gamerbee's keeping his eye on that jump.
Oh, that's his forward.
Oh! Nothing. Justin. Oh
my
no,
face
he
should be
buffered it
punished.
too strongly.
What?
Right.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Look, if your opponent is doing a combo, you mash just in case they screw up. I get it. He lives. Oh man, here's Justin now in a bad spot. He has the life lead, but you know it can go away so quickly against Necalli.
I think Gamerbee really needs this round because he just spent his whole meter there trying to catch Justin off guard.
Jump. Was that a
Delayed sweep?
I don't
What?
know. Yeah, I'm a little confused there.
These guys are
Is he
whipping
looking for
all
backdash? I don't know.
No idea. Justin closes it out. Gamerbee was mashing for his life. Ended up costing him 3 bars. Justin has been so hard to close out rounds against today, David.
Yeah, making a lot of really interesting decisions and a lot of unusual moments where you don't really expect it from Justin. You see him back off there though. He wants to
waiting for that
control
jump,
corner. Yeah, no jump there for Gamerbee. There
Oh,
it is
there
though.
it is anyway.
From the front though, it was not a cross up.
So good at landing them Shambhala jumpings. Out of nowhere, Justin's not been ready for them at all. Either getting him out of corner or switching defense to offense.
Oh boy.
Big opening here. Does get the cancel this time.
Meterless stuff. Big advantage. Doesn't go for the cross up, and Gamerbee was ready.
He's got that meter as well. Might have got it into critical art. Just on the final hit, overhead.
Here comes Gamerbee. Justin has super ready. The strong, the buffer.
Oh, huge.
Boy. No! Okay, well,
Oh,
Gamerbee
got
okay.
it.
Ends up working out.
I'll tell you what, I can't see Gamerbee from here, but I reckon he just breathed a massive sigh of relief there because it has been so frustrating closing out against Justin Wong today.
There he
Able
is.
to close that one out and bring it to 1-1.
He's a well-seasoned man.
Great set this. What a treat.
Yeah, very interesting to watch how they deal with each other's neutral game. There's a lot of back and forth. One person's being defensive and patient, the other one's moving forward offensively, and they really trade roles.
Very quickly, yeah, in an instant. Of course, that jump option is something that, you know, Karin can't really go to as much as Necalli can.
Look at Justin controlling that jump range, and so as a result, Gamerbee says, okay, I'll just...
So clever, right?
I'm just gonna build some V-meter over here, right?
I can
Just
see you're
control
trying
space.
to stop me from jumping, so I'm just going to do this instead.
Yeah, very, very nice.
One step ahead there. Despite that, it's Justin with the slight life lead and the positional advantage. So he doesn't want to let him jump out.
Boy, he spent V-meter for it rather than EX meter as the anti-air.
It's quite frustrating having Gamerbee in the corner. He
It
can't
really
approach
is.
like he'd like to.
Yeah, Justin, you know he wants to pressure up close. That's what the corner is about, but he's not able to do that because that jump has been so well done.
There it is again. So tricky as a Karin player to be ready to anti-air, and he gets opened up just trying to keep the pressure on. One corner to the next. Gamerbee has switched this round around, all from being in the corner.
No buffer that time. I wonder if he's worried having blocked it or seen it blocked before.
Cost him so much meter last time that happened. Another jump in and a command grab. You do not want to be in situations that frame disadvantage in this game against characters with command grabs like Necalli.
Well, I really feel like the jumps have been so big for Gamerbee out of the corner, in pressure, making things happen like he just did.
He's so good at it. They're so good at catching Justin not ready. You know, she can jab anti-air him. She can do these things, but, you know, you're talking like a 1 in 3, maybe 1 in 2 success rate.
Yeah.
It's just not worth the risk.
She can do that, right?
That's an option.
Yeah, anti-air EX is an option, but you don't want to spend bar. It's harder to react with than with a jab.
It's a great round from Justin here. Goes for the reset. Gets him with a throw.
Wow, okay. It attacks from the
Whoa.
corner for one of the first times. Rather than playing patiently or jumping. It's really been one of those two rather than buttons.
So comfortable from the corner as well. He's completely happy to be there.
Yeah.
Knows that Justin won't approach too much because he keeps getting out with a jump.
Typically, Justin's the one who's willing to let other people hang themselves when he has a life deficit.
Usually, yeah.
Now it's Gamerbee.
Justin got a significant life lead here. Can make this count.
And
Oh, he
no!
tried to anti-air with something. He did it too late. Got counter hit.
That was bad news for him. Okay, knockdown. He has super, so he's very dangerous.
It's worth the meter anti-airing every time now, I say.
I think
Oh,
so.
opening. Can Gamerbee take this now? Wake up,
Maybe!
Super!
No!
Oh.
The block! Gamerbee's gonna take it. He spends bar, why not? It's to take the whole game, so he goes up 2-1 now.
Oh, man. Justin just pops there. Maybe frustration? I mean, why was that the right decision? I guess it made sense. If you're going to do the EX, if you're going to do a reversal...
It was for the round anyway, right? Like, you're
Might as
gonna
well
lose.
go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gamerbee and, of course, Necalli so good at switching momentum because on almost all the knockdowns that he gets, even that one there with that buffer, he gets a guaranteed meteor. That's so powerful in this game.
Oh, yeah. Rare and very strong.
Forcing Justin to feel the need to take a massive risk there with that reversal. Gamerbee able to bait it out.
Keep in mind, Gamerbee is 2-2. Justin is 2-0. It could definitely be the case that Gamerbee takes this 3-2. Justin 2-1. I mean, we could be seeing evening up here.
Yeah, this is a massive opportunity for Gamerbee.
For both, really.
I must say, he looks a lot better than yesterday. For me,
I'm with
I don't know,
you,
It might
yeah.
be the matchup, I'm not sure, but...
Yeah,
Just looks a lot more
I
comfortable.
absolutely agree. I feel like he looks so comfortable in so many situations. And in unusual ones, it's rare to see people look comfortable in the corner, but he's managed to do that.
He's loved the corner. Costing him there, that buffer.
Pressuring. Nothing. Ooh,
Oh.
backdash. Oh my
he's out
god.
again.
It's killing Justin. It's killing.
So frustrating
Because
to play
this,
against.
you have to think of this here, this damage, this pressure. This is because of that jump, right? So if you go back in time and do things differently, you don't even have to deal with this stuff. It's not
Exactly.
even
Look at
come
the
up.
way it switches the matchup, David. Good grief. And it's so scary as well when Necalli has her cornered, even though, having said that, he's let her out.
Okay, Justin goes in. The hit.
Nice
Saves
opening
it.
for Justin. Just able
Here's
to
a
get the last.
chance.
Oh, he should be able to kill here.
Yes. No!
That was late. It looks late. I
boy.
thought I was late when I saw it. Justin is cracking here.
Is it the EG special in Street Fighter 5?
You know what I think happened? I think he thought about saving his meter there. I think he had he second guessed
A
himself.
little nanosecond of
Yeah.
consideration.
We'll ask him afterwards. It seemed like that. I've been in the same situation.
He is searching for an anti-air and he just hasn't found it.
Oh, that's the worst ever for him. He just lost all that meter and is now facing match point. Gamerbee looking awesome right now. Oh, and he gets a critical art. Will send Justin straight to the corner with hardly any meter to deal with.
Not a good situation for Gamerbee afterward without V-Trigger. Whoa,
Nice.
what movement! Great expectation out of Justin Wong.
Great anticipation.
And now no meter on Gamerbee's side, so Justin Wong harasses, he pressures. He is so worried about the jump. Oh, you could see it. He gave up pressure for it.
Putting the pressure on now. Anticipating the jump from Gamerbee any second. Beautiful pressure from Justin. Looking for that stun. Good block from Gamerbee. Oh,
Again.
block. Oh, it's going to cost him.
If that had been EX, that might have been it.
Oh.
There it is! The EX from Zowie Gamerbee does it. He takes the set.
100% hit rate on the command crash, David. Why? Ah. And that's a